Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, another week, another game, keep saying that, and I'm back at Doncaster Rovers for their game against Bradford today. So we've got third place Bradford against fifth place Donny. So I'm gonna, so tight, innit? Who knows? But I'm gonna go with Bradford. It'll be Bradford attack first half if they don't swap. I'm gonna go to the Donny end, the noisy end. And yeah, I'll probably opt to stay one end today because it's so tight a game, but good bit of atmosphere with the Donny fans hopefully, so we shall see. It's a nice bright day. There's going to be a few highlights again. No rain forecast. I did check the forecast this week, so no rain forecast. And yeah, usual kit setup. I'm going to have the R5 on the 400 and the R3 on the EF 70-200. And I did just have a question come up on the comments from last week about how do I get on with my R3 on the EF with the converter. And it was actually Ewan that I know Ewan sent me a message. And yeah, just to let you know, Ewan, absolutely fine with my EF. And that is I got it in, it's a 10-year-old lens now, and still pin sharp, really fast on the focusing, and yeah, no problems with that. But yeah, well, as you can see, I'll just spin you round. Just getting to the ground now. I'm going to get my camera out. There's a few Donny players arriving, so they're right nice and early. So I'm going to get my 70-200 out, get a few shots of them, and then I'll show you where I'm going to sit. Well, just got in the ground, managed to get a nice couple of shots of Billy Sharp posing with some fans. I'll put that up now, so that's nice. But yeah, it's always good to get the players arriving if you can get here on time, and they were here really early. But anyway, just show you where I'm going to sit. Just here, I think. Probably going to go 18-yard line again, I reckon. Quite like the 18-yard line at the minute. And yeah, we shall see. Right, just show you the ground quick. There we are, people arriving, all your guests and that. But couple of players on the pitch. Right, get my kit out and crack on. Catch up at full time. Right, well, I've got all my editing done my second edit, gone through the whole set, and I thought, shall I do it here instead of doing a piece to camera at home in front of the fireplace, see how it goes. I might get asked to leave, I don't know, but anyway, let's have a go. I don't know if you can remember when I was on the way in, I said, oh, I've got a nice shot of Billy Sharp with the fans. Here it is. So yeah, he was doing some posing, and it's always nice. I usually get my 70-200 out for the walk to the ground, just in case you see anything. You never know. Sometimes even, you know, fans get to the ground as early as we do sometimes, so you can always grab something. But anyway, yeah, Billy Sharp and his teammates just chatting with some young fans, and then into the ground, got me signed on, and got my pass and everything, and straight in the ground. And the Donny team, some of the players were on the pitch, so just some general GVs, and then they've got Doncaster on the chairs, on the seats, so just got those 5 lads just gathered on the pitch with Doncaster in the background, which made a nice GV. And one of the ground, just nipped up there for one of the ground, and another one again using that Doncaster writing. And then they've got a nice emblem, they've got their badge on the AstroTurf outside the dugout, so just got one of that. Then Bradford turned up, and again, just firing away. They were having a bit of a laugh and being a bit jovial, so just, you know, just picturing the scene. Shot up into the stand on the 400 to get a nice grassy backdrop, and then back down again with the 400, just as the lads were having a bit of a laugh, just to paint the picture, you know. Put my 400 down, shot outside to get some fans coming in with the 70-200, and got a nice little set of fans arriving today. And I managed to see him. I was a bit lower than him, and just penny for your thoughts there. I bet he's been coming to the ground a few years, like, and yeah, that was quite a nice one. And nice to get a family coming in as well. So let's just brighten that screen up a bit. Got a family coming in, which is nice. All togged out in the Donny kit, which is good. And this was quite interesting. In the Doncaster Rovers fan zone, a couple of Bradford players, a couple of Bradford fans, just grabbing a drink there, 2 or 3 of them, and mixing. Nice. It was, you know, nice to see them mixing. So I thought I'd shoot that, just something a bit different. more fans arriving, and then I got these Bradford fans, and I wanted to, I composed this image so that I've got Doncaster Rovers FC on the stand there at the front, and these Bradford fans came past and was giving me a thumbs up, so just thought I'd grab that, and then I zoomed in and got another one of them. They were a bit excited, so that was good. Back round the ground again. I went right round nearly, just getting some fans arriving, and here's father and two sons, look, marching their way to the ground like that, and then these two young lads clocked me, but still makes a nice image. I don't mind so much nowadays if fans are looking into the lens, because that's what seems to be the liked image at the minute. So yes, I got them. As a rule, I sometimes, well, I always used to try and get natural shots of fans, a bit like this one. I mean, they'd seen me, but they weren't bothered, and just makes it a bit more serious, you know, fans going to the ground. But back inside then, I'd filled my boots with fans, and just getting a bit of warm-up, a couple of Bradford lot warming up. Then I zoomed to back where I was sitting, because that's where Donny were warming up in front of me. So Billy Sharp there, just having a warm-up. Jordan there and Owen there. That's the Donny captain, just having some shooting practice. And then back to the dugout. Players have gone in, time for the dugout. Managers come out, and just got one or two of the Bradford manager. Then the handshake. Shame that I've got Grant McCann's back, but handshakes are, you catch 20. It's a bit of a lottery if you get a good handshake. You've really got to be stood on the centre line, really, you know. But anyway. And then I like to fill my boots with the managers. So some on the 70 to 200, some on the 400, and he pulled a few faces here, look. That could go with a few stories. Reaction, another reaction. So yeah, that was on the 400, and on the 400 again. And then not long after I've been sat down, 3:05, and to tell you what, it was 3-1, and I only got one goal today, just one of them games. But anyway, I've got the celebrations, as you'll see, but nice telly here as he jumped in the air. And this is cropped on the R5, and I do love the crop. Now I think just after this, yeah, I flicked it onto 1.6 crop. I'm tending to do that now. If there's some action far end, or you get a goal far end, I'll flick it onto 1.6 crop, and totally confident with that R5 that I'm not going to lose hardly any quality. So yeah, got plenty of celebrations made up for missing the goal. Nice one there of the captain Owen, head to head, and got his head in his hands as he's celebrating with the goal scorer. So that was good, and just filled my boots as they were cheering, and then some fist pumps, look. And then not long after that, 6 minutes after, bit of a goalmouth scramble, and Bradford made it 1-1. Now I'm shooting through the net, and I wasn't sure if it was sharp, but it'll do for me. I know that he's sharp. I was on 2.8 through the net, but luckily it stuck on the player, and yeah, a bit of a goalmouth scramble, that one. And just like that, 1-1, and that's the only goal I actually got. But anyway, nice clearance here from the Donny keeper, and then just after that, Jordan Gibson went back down the other end. What's this? 21 past, so another 10 minutes, and he made it 2-1. I say I didn't get the goal. I just got him slotting it in, but a bit messy that one. But anyway, got him slotting it in, and then a bit more celebration again on the 1.6 crop. Although it doesn't tell you in the settings that it's on a 1.6 crop. These are all 1.6 crop, and then just got him coming back towards me, and he was geeing the fans up. So got that. Nice bit of action here with a nice clean backdrop, so quite like that one. And again there, and that's the Bradford captain just crossing, and nice clean backdrop again. And then just like that, just before half time, Billy Sharp slotted one in, didn't get it again. I was blocked for it, but he ran straight towards me. You'll see here. I'll go through him a bit faster. But he headbutted the corner flag after giving the Bradford fans a bit of jip, and then he sprinted towards Grant McCann. And as you'll see here, look, I just hosed him down, and it was a great selly as he was coming towards us. And then he gave Grant McCann a nice high five, and yeah, really like this set. And I just carried on following him, and yeah, great celebration. Nice to see Billy Sharp scoring. Then he went back and high-fived a few more players that he'd ran past. And yeah, and then that was half-time just after that. So 3-1, and that was it. Never got a goal my end for second half. I stayed at the same end just to get plenty of stock of both teams. And Bradford did play a bit better second half, but no more goals. Nice close up there of Billy Sharp, and Owen Bailey he almost got winded. You can just see, made his shoulder and his back here look, and I mean, his neck went back. I'm surprised he'll have a stiff neck tomorrow perhaps, but yeah, he got a free kick for that anyway. You can see him pushing away there. Again, it's a load of backs, but it was a relevant sort of image to go with the story. Had he got a yellow card, but he didn't. One of the refs looking serious, and this is a Donny corner, and I just try and scan round players just to see if anyone's shouting out like he was or anything like that. So, ball being placed for the corner, nice close up on that, and then back to a bit more action. There's Donny captain just knocking the ball forward, and then Bradford missed a bit of a sitter, and I just quickly flicked the focus area onto the Bradford fans because there's a lot of reaction there, look, and heads in arms and all sorts, and yeah, they missed a bit of a sitter there. But back more then for a bit of manager reaction, Grant McCann there, and then a bit of reaction from some of the Donny fans. Always try and turn around and see if you can get any fan reaction, and quite like that one. And he just got tackled there just as he was taking a shot. Good tackle there from the Bradford player actually. And another one of the Donny captain there. And the referee was having a bit of a giggle with the players. He was quite a good ref today. So a bit more action. And then Jordan Gibson went off and he got a standing ovation. And just quite a nice backdrop there, clean backdrop of him applauding the fans. And then I know some of you don't like these, but I like this sort of stuff where you can see Grant McCann's keeping a close eye on play with these players, obviously really soft and out of focus, but I like stuff like that. I do. I know some of you don't, but let me know what you think to this one. But quite like that. And then just hosing the managers down a bit. And bad foul there. He got a free kick. And then Billy Sharp was substituted off, and referee was asking him to leave at the quickest route, not walking across the pitch, Billy. So yeah, that was quite a good shot. And another clean background there of the ref, which I quite like. And then Billy Sharp's just going through a bit of a handshake with Grant McCann, which was quite nice. And he played really well, and that goal was a cracker. Can't wait to see it back tonight actually, because I haven't seen it. I do like this fan. Look at his belly hanging out. But yeah, who gives a shit? I'm supporting my team, and yeah, quite like that. One of the referee pointing to his watch, he just stopped, and he was, that could be used anywhere really. And nice bit of a tackle there, far end of the pitch. That just shows how good the crop is on the R5. Bit more manager reaction. One of Grant McCann just looking a bit anxious, shouting out some instruction, and then he had a shot, and it was just tipped round the bar. It was round the post, and there you can see his reaction. And then full time, I was looking for a bit of dejection really from the Bradford players, and he looked a bit fed up because obviously Bradford were third, Donny were fifth, and they probably swapped places now in the league. I haven't checked yet, but and then just lots of. I was trying to follow the captain just round the park, round the pitch at full time, and he was just celebrating with everyone, and I was just hosing him down really, and getting lots of nice celebration at full time. Even Grant McCann joined in, so yeah. So yeah, nice fist punch from Grant McCann to finish off there, I think. Bit of applause, and then oh yeah, the lads, I forgot these. The lads did have a bit of a laugh and come towards me as well. I was really lucky, and they were having a good bit of fun, and Billy Sharp pointing into the crowd as the fans were cheering and celebrating, and then they pushed Gibson forward and he did a bit of a celebration, and stayed on the 400 for that. Nice tight crops, and then that's it to finish. Job's a good one. So yeah, well, I've managed to do all that without getting moved, so that's good. But as you can hear, it's gone quiet now. I'm probably the last in the ground now. They do a bit of rugby here as well, and the groundsmen are just setting up for a rugby match tomorrow, I think, putting the posts up and that. But anyway, let me know what you think to that. Something a bit different. I just don't like filming in front of that fireplace. It's a bit boring. But anyway, be great to see your comments when you get on the video later in the week. Look forward to seeing your comments, yeah, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and and do subscribe if you haven't yet for more of the same content. And that's it. Get the laptop away and hit the road. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch up next week. Job's a good one.